So, does everyone remember the very first time they ever had sex? Well, mine was a little bit unusual. It was the summer after high school, and all the stars aligned. My parents were out of town, and there was a girl that wanted to have sex with me. Now, the thing you have to realize, an 18-year-old boy that has never had sex with a woman before, half of his body weight is semen. It's true. So, I brought this girl home. And we did it on our living room rug. And it was everywhere. If you would have brought in CSI that night with the black light, you could have read a book by it. And we tried our best to clean it up. I kept thinking, I should have put down a towel. Or maybe went down in the garage and got that baby pool. So then, forevermore, there was always this sticky spot on the roof. And you'd come out in the morning, and it'd kind of crunch. And my mom would always go, "What's wrong with that spot in the rug? I'm going to have to call Nebraska Furniture Mart and have a look into that." So anyway, that was the one and only time. And then about a month later, I get a call. "Ed, I'm pregnant." Honest to God, one and only one time, and she was pregnant. And I thought, well, of course. The sperm didn't have to swim anywhere. She was soaking in it. So we determined we were probably not the best parents in the world. So we took care of that. And luckily, she had me deliver the money to her down the end of her block so her father wouldn't discover who the father was. Which, I like that. And that was the last time I saw her, except 30 years later, honest to God, 30 years later, my now ex-wife comes home and says, "I met this really nice woman in class, and we're going to go to a gym show. Would you like to come along?" I thought, sure, I'll go along. And I went there, and guess who it was? It was my former fluid-filled friend. And I said, my wife then walked away to buy something, of course. And I said, "Do you remember me?" And she said, "Of course I remember you. You're the guy that doused me in sperm." Thank you.